Coach, congratulations on the win. We'll open up with a brief statement from you, and we'll have questions.
Okay. It was a good game, probably from after the 5-minute mark. I think our guys was a little too amped up, a little too anxious. Been waiting on this game for a long time as far as going out there and getting revenge from when we played them the first time. Just for the simple fact, we went 10 for 31 from the free throw line. We didn't play with any energy, we didn't have any effort to start the game, start the half. In the second half, we came out with a little bit more fight. But we just mentally wasn't there that first time around. And the thing about it was, that's when we really started to click early on in the season, even though we didn't get that game. So the challenge to the guys today was, give me 40 minutes of everything you got, because you dictate your energy, you dictate your effort at all times. And these guys did that tonight, and it resulted in a win.
Coach, talk a little bit about the first 6, 7 minutes of the game. Both teams were really, not playing at their peak potential. You had a 6-2 lead one time, 7-2 lead. It was the lead that you were pushing for, because you were looking at it, you were trying to push you guys up. What was happening at that point?
Well, I think both teams was trying to figure each other out. It's been a week, a little bit over a week since the last time we played. And we really haven't been going up and down, because I wanted to save the guys' legs. I wanted to prevent some injuries. So we was just doing a lot of things mentally to prepare ourselves. We was doing a lot of things to try to keep our rhythm as far as shooting and things like that. And so I think that was the thing early on, as far as both teams trying to fill each other out and us really trying to find a rhythm.
You had a couple of nice runs in the first half and the second half. You had 15-5 in the first half, and 14-3 in the second half to really try to expand the lead. Each time you got expanded, you expanded that lead. Flash seemed to find a way to keep shifting. What were you telling the guys during the timeouts and the huddles and just regular coaching that kept the Thorobreds focused on what they were doing?
It's a game of runs. I preach that every day. I preach it in practice, definitely preach it in games, and they know that to where they understand that. So when they make a run, it's okay. That's part of the game. Let's regroup, let's refocus, and let's get back to our game plan as far as executing and getting stops. We had 9 kills tonight, and it might have been 10. And what we do is 3 consecutive stops, that's a kill. And we had 5 at the half, and I want to say we ended with 9. And anytime you can get 3 consecutive stops, and we had 9 of them, good things should go your way. And I think when we had that 15-3 run, that 14-2 run, I think it was in the process of actually getting those kills. And Claflin does a great job, man, of just sticking to their game plan. They play extremely hard, and our guys knew that. And that's what I stress to my guys is, when you play that hard and you play with that amount of energy, you always give yourself a chance. And at the end of the game, as far as playing this game of basketball, them last 2 minutes, all you want is a chance.
I have one question for you, and we'll get your man right here. Darren Williams, 14 points, 8 boards. Brandon Terry, 14 points, 14 boards, 14 rebounds, 3 blocks. Talk about it.
One thing about Darren, man, he's our glue guy. And if you look at his stats, it's kind of deceiving, okay? He shoot a high percentage. He may average, maybe 6 and 6. But we don't have to run any plays for him. He plays extremely hard at all times. He's positive at all times. But one of the things, as far as I've been trying to stress to him, is be selfish. I need you to be selfish in order for us to turn that corner. And also, big fella to the right of me is angry. He's mad. He was left off the all-conference team. So the only thing I told him is, show everybody your all-conference. Show everybody they made a mistake. And I think early on, he was a little bit too hyped. I think he was a little too anxious out there, missed a couple of chippies. And then at halftime, I spoke with him a little bit, told him to relax. He was still playing great defense. He was still rebounding the basketball. He just missed a couple of chippies. And second half, I think he calmed down and was really able to focus. And, like you said, 14-14, 3 blocks. So he put us on his back tonight like he's done the last month and a half.
Talk about being that guy right now. Look at the stats. You've been that consistent guy the last couple of weeks now. You ain't coming to the turning plate. What was on your mind tonight, knowing that, okay, first I got left off, but now I got to play this. If I don't play well, what's going to happen?
I think the main focus tonight, it wasn't even about me being left off the team or whatever. I think that my main focus was my competition. And my teammates just kept pounding my head, just stay focused, stay positive. It is what it is, and I've been dealt with the cards I've been dealt with, and you know, I can't go back and I can't look back and say, you know, oh well, they should have picked me for this, they should have picked me for that. We got a bigger thing at stake right now, and that's tournament play. So that was just my main focus at that point.
Talk about your point guard. Talk about the fact that tonight we both said that's point guard. Talk about it.
I talk to him before every game, and I just let him know that he is basically the captain of the ship. He's the leader. He sees everything on the court, and you know, being that he is young, I just want him to know that this is his team. He sees a lot of stuff that we can't see. So I think for the most part, he is a pit bull in his own. I don't have to go give him a pep talk. He's a fighter. So every time that we step on that court, whether in practice or the game, I just know that he's going to get 110%, and you know, it shows in his stats and how he plays in the game.
Two more questions for the coach. You made a comment in 3 minute meeting time. You said they don't want us here. They don't want to see us. What was the mentality behind you yelling at your team over and over again at that time?
I mean, it's just a respect thing with Kentucky State and New Jersey, with the tradition that Travis Grant, Elmore, and those guys did before us. And, you know, we're trying to get back to that level. And for whatever reason, you know, we aren't there. We don't feel like that we get the respect that we deserve. So my challenge to these guys is, you know, they don't have to respect us, because when we start this tournament, we're going to take it. We're not trying to earn it, we taking our respect. And they feed off me. So if that's my mentality, then that's their mentality. And we're going to continue to preach that until we either cut down on nets or we go home. But we're here to take our respect. And that's no disrespect to anybody, because I respect every coach in this league, I respect every team. But we don't feel like everybody respects us. And that's just me being honest.
Final question for you, Coach. You talk about that team over you go your mentality. How'd you
Yo, these guys, you know, we talk trash all the time. And I got some guys that can shoot the rock, but I can shoot the rock too. Now, I can't move no more, but I still can shoot the basketball. And so they always joke here and there, but I tell them, you know, when you get 33 years old and your body don't feel like mine, you're doing something great. But it holds up, man, for the most part.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.